Hi Cancer, how are you? Happy New Year. This is for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mercury, Mars, or any planets you may have currently transiting your Cancer, where you have Cancer placements. This is for a January 2024, your monthly reading. Cross-watchers are welcome. This is a timeless reading, so technically whenever you watch it, it could be applicable. I'm going to do an overall arching energy for what you're embodying for the month of January, and then we'll look at what January has for you. I'm not laying out any type of specific spread. I've noticed everybody has had, every sign so far has had a different type of reading, so I'm just going with what you need. Some people need guidance, some people need timing, some people need... that was fine. Some people need guidance and advice. Some people need an outcome. So we're just going to see what you need, Cancer. I want to thank everyone who has bought me coffees, who has emailed me for private personal readings. As you know, I do not have set prices. You pay what you can afford. That's all that matters. Because I want everyone to be able to get the readings that they need. And my readings are usually, sorry, I didn't mean to kick the camera, Cancer. Can be anywhere from 1.5 hours to 2 hours, if not longer. They're always as in detail as possible. And thank you. I cannot do this without any of you, so I have so much gratitude for all of you. Timing stamps will be below for those of you who like to jump around. So your energy that you're currently embodying this month is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is ruled by Neptune. It's Neptune in Pisces. So Neptune is can be great, and it can also be confusing. It's considered disillusionment. Like, oh, I don't know which cup to pick. There's so many. When there's a Neptune vibe, it's, I don't know if this is the right one or this one or that one. It feels like you're happy though. I'm getting a happy vibe off of it. Like something's lighting you up inside because I see the sun. So you feel kind of happy, Cancer, about something. Because I'm seeing the sun and the moon, which is yin and yang. Something's orbiting you. So I feel like there's an outside energy lurking around you. I don't know what that is. Some of you could be trying to get pregnant. Somebody could be pregnant. Some of you could be thinking about getting pregnant. Some of you could have an energy that's coming in for a relationship. Some of you could be thinking about a job that you want to take or family that you want to go visit. But I see an outside energy around you, off in the distance. But Seven of Cups is usually, I don't know which cup to take. Neptune's usually disillusionment and not being sure. Especially with it being with Pisces, which is love and water like you. But you're embodying this whole, oh, where do I go? Which way do I take it? But within that, though, it feels very clear at the same time. There is this outside energy, though, that's around you. But it's very clear they're showing me, you know how it's like, they're showing me a ship, like an old ship, like a ship like Christopher Columbus would have been on, like a ship from like, when was that? Like, I think like the 1500s, like those kinds of sailing ships. And like the way people would look off in the distance and they would kind of pull this out. I don't know what it's called, to see, and it would magnify off in the distance to look ahead. That's what they're showing me in this picture right here. This actually is is expanding out. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're showing me this as like someone's pulling this out on a ship to see off in the distance what's ahead. So you see clearly. You're not confused, ironically. And this would have to be upside down, but that's not what they're showing me. I'm literally seeing a ship from like, yeah, that would be what, the 16th century? And people using this to look into the distance. And they see land, they see the sun. At night, they're looking at the stars and the moon. So I'm seeing yin and yang. But around you, though, is this other energy. I don't know what this other energy is. And I don't know if it's going to come out in this reading or maybe a reading later in the year. But there's some kind of energy that's around you, Cancer. But you see clearly. You see very clearly. And you're glowing. You're glowing. But it's a very unusual thing. So as you can tell, those of you who are new to the channel, I will literally see as if I'm... Sometimes it'll be actual like photographs that I see, and sometimes it'll be I'll sit here and look here because it's like I'm watching like a movie trailer, and that's what'll happen. But right here, I was literally being shown like photographs. Sometimes I feel things, and sometimes I hear things, and if I hear something, it's literally out loud. Like you can hear music sometimes on my channel, it's out loud like that, and it's always a voice. It's the same male voice, one of my guides that I hear that helps me with the readings. So it's always out loud. Very rarely do I hear it internally, just so you know. And I don't hold anything back. If you watch some of my your next 24 hours, some of those aren't great, but I don't hold anything back because these readings are for you, not for me. But I'm trying to explain what I see, feel, and hear for those of you who are trying to understand. So that's your overall energy. Your Seven of Cups energy doesn't feel confusing. You have, you can see clearly. It's almost like you have the vision. You know which cup you're picking up, and you have the vision. You see clearly. I see it's you who's seeing clearly through this. But there is some kind of external energy that's orbiting you. So January is a very interesting month for you. So I just did Gemini's reading, and theirs was very strange. Like Spirit had me lay it out in these different chunks. Like they're at a crossroads and which one to pick, and they had me do advice first. So I'm trying to see how they want me to lay yours out, or if they want me just to read it the way I've been reading everyone else's. That's why I'm taking a minute. I don't know if number 7's important, because you have 3 sevens, and 7 is good luck, and you have 3 sevens. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and 7 of Wands. Which makes 21, which reduces to a 3. And you also have the 3 of Wands. But triple sevens is what you always want to hit on a jackpot. And I'm being shown a casino and people playing the casino. Those, what are they? Those things you pull down, like you put change in and you pull down, and like the numbers scroll and you try to get 3 in a row. But if they're numbers, you always want sevens. It's like the jackpot. And I'm hearing jackpot, and I'm hearing all these like things go off and people winning and like change falling down. And I'm seeing it's like this like old like broken down kind of casino, but like, and like senior citizens are playing in there, but everyone's winning. It's like jackpot, and everyone's playing these slot machines. That's what they're called, slot machines. People are playing all these slot machines and winning money. So this 777 means something to somebody who's watching, who's a Cancer sign. So 3 sevens, and that's the month of July, your birth month. For most of you Cancers, most of you. Some of you might be born in late June. But I also have a 6 here, which is, but they really are highlighting these 3 sevens. So I feel like this is going to be a really lucky month for you. If not lucky, I'm hearing it's going to be a very good, lucky, abundant year. Because that's why they're showing me all these slot machines going off with money and winning. So I don't know if you're winning, if it's a good luck in finances, if it's good luck in family, if it's good luck in love, if it's good luck in what, but I feel like it's going to be a very good year overall for you, Cancer. So with these 3 sevens, these 777s, that's what it is, it's 777s. Yeah, it's going to be a very good luck, fortunate year for you. It's going to be an abundant year is what I'm hearing. So, heck, I take that. Who wouldn't want that? So you're starting off with this King of Cups, which is also your energy. In January, and that's just very stable, very sound love. You understand healthy boundaries in love. You understand love. You know who you can give love to, who you can't give love to, and how to use your love wisely. Like your heart chakra is wide open, and you're freely ready to give love. And you're open to love. Love for self, love for others, love for work, love for school, love for family, love for friends, love for nature, love for hobbies that you may be interested in, love for new opportunities that are coming your way. You're just open and ready for what this year has, is what I'm hearing. You're not afraid, you're not holding back. It's kind of like being that, and I'm covered in the chills. So this, if you're new to the channel, when I'm covered in the chills, it's my guides confirming, or source, whatever resonates with you, saying what I'm hearing and seeing and feeling is 100% accurate. It's like being an explorer, right? The people who would set out and to faraway lands that people had never been to before to go find out if the world's flat around, or what are these places that people have never seen? You know, the first person to ever fly out into outer space, things that people have never done that most people are really afraid to go do. You are wide open, freely open to whatever comes your way in terms of love in any experience. I think that's why they were showing me like your eyes on anything, and they were showing me ships from the 16th century, because not a lot of people were willing to do that. People were scared, and you're not. You are open and excited and willing to see what comes your way, because it's next to the 7 of Swords, and that usually means like internal, external fighting. But that's not how I see it. I see it as the Ace of Wands, like, or the Ace of Swords. Actually, I'm seeing it as the Ace of Swords because of the Swords card. Total clarity. Like, you got this. I'm clear. I know what I want. And I got it. I'm fine. And I'm also seeing this as like a shield. Like, you're totally protected. Like, you have your sword in your hand. Total clarity of the situation that's been given to you by the divine. You know 2024 is your year. January is like your month to get started. You're so excited. And this is like a special like shield from like source or the divine, because it's so big. Because the swords, like the Ace of Swords is usually really thin. It's like protecting you. You're like there's like this orbit. Maybe this orbit around you isn't an energy. It's your guides, your ancestors, it's spirit, source protecting you. Because I see you being really protected. So this is a huge shield protecting you. I don't see you fighting or struggling. I see you being divinely protected and have total clarity. And that's why you're so open to everything right now. You're ready for what's coming your way. And you're really excited about it. Because you know something great is coming in the future. You can see it. I'm sorry, 7 of Swords usually means like trickery, deceit, wearing a false mask. That's not what you're doing. That's why I see the that's why I see it just like as the Ace of Swords and the shield protecting you. And I see the 3 of Wands here, and it's looking to the future. This is Sun in Aries, and I can see the future really clearly. Because I really see that as the Ace of Swords. Like, you clearly see the future. You know where you're going. You have a vision, and you are like full steam ahead. I'm excited. I can't wait to get there. It's gonna be beautiful. And I think that's why with the 7 of Cups, they were showing me, I don't know what those are called. I wish I knew the word. Like where people are like looking and you can see like off in the distance and it makes it so big. Because they weren't showing me binoculars. They were just showing me one. Because you can see it so clearly. And you're like, yeah, that's where I'm going. And I'm hearing, and nothing's going to stop you. Yeah, that's right where you're heading. And you're really excited to get there. And then there's the 7 of Wands. And this means the internal, external fighting. But I don't see the fighting. I see this is where you get there. This is like the doorway you're going right through, where you see the future. It's almost like this is like the bridge you have to sail your ship into. And then like this comes back down and closes it off. Like they're opening it up for you to go right in. They've made room for you and only you. And I'm seeing this as like also like the sun. Like you're being so protected. Like they've made room for you. Who is the 7 of Wands? Mars and Leo, yeah. So I'm seeing the sun. Yeah, you're just gonna go right through it, just like it's no big deal. And be right at home. And then once you get there, I feel like something's and your destination, I don't know what it is. I don't know if your destination's a new job, if it's you moving to a new location, if your destination is trying to find a connection, if your destination's a person. I'm gonna look for the Emperor because it's 3 of Wands. Makes me think of the Emperor. I feel like that's part of your reading. But I don't know what your destination is. Like, it's going to be different for all of you. I don't know if your destination is traveling and you're making travel plans. It could the travel plans could even be 7 months from now. It could be during Cancer season. I don't know what your destination is. You could be booking a trip on a boat for like a cruise. You could be wanting to learn how to sail. I don't know what you want, but everyone's destination is going to be different. You could be going through a spiritual awakening right now, even though I don't quite see all the cards for that. That's what you could be doing. Well, now that I said that, now I see some cards for that. But the Three of Wands, to go back one before I say, like, that's where I see your destination being, is the sun meets the sun in Aries, which always makes me think of the Emperor. So I thought, well, then let's see what the Emperor is. So it's it was with the Eight of Pentacles, which makes me think of, like, you definitely are going through some kind of experience where you're only open to things that are in your highest good, like things that are open your heart and things you want to be around that are part of your heart and that loving experience. Because see how big this is? That's how open your heart is. That doesn't fit under that bridge. So you're not accepting anything that's not part of this loving experience and adventure that you're going on. So that's what it feels like. And because you've worked too hard to get to where you are. You worked really hard on yourself to be where you are. That if people aren't part of that, you don't want it. Because this is always about, it's also working out like on yourself, working on money. For some of you, I feel like this journey is about a spiritual experience. Some of you, I feel like this is about a career opportunity. Others of you, I feel like this could be about love and having to make a decision. So this is you've worked really hard on yourself to get to where you are, Cancer, and you're finally in a good place. And you're not gonna give up on that. Either in your career, in love, because it's love of self first to be able to be with somebody. And in your spiritual and emotional stability. So I feel like some of you have already gone through a spiritual experience, or some of you are going through that right now, and you're not gonna stop. Because you are just open to everything. This is going to be a great year for you. And then this is next to the Emperor. And the Emperor is either going to represent you or the other energy. But the Emperor has already gone through a spiritual awakening and is ready for partnership and union with somebody. And he's wide open to it. So either you have your eye on somebody or somebody's got their eye on you. And the Emperor is right next to the Queen of Cups, which is the divine counterpart for the King of Cups, which is the energy you're in. So the Emperor is standing right next to, I feel, your divine counterpart. And the Queen of Cups knows love, healthy boundaries, how to give and receive love like you do, Cancer. And this is the same thing I was seeing here, was that other energy that I saw orbiting you. So I feel like the divine are going to help usher in. Because I see it again. I see this other energy orbiting you. So I feel like for some of you, this other energy orbiting you is either a love connection coming in 2024 or a baby. It's going to be different because I see it here too. I see this as a baby. So I feel like some of you are already in connections that want to have babies. And I feel like some of you are looking for love. This also looks like an engagement ring. So seeing where the Emperor is tells me some of you are just, you already see the future clearly and your heart's wide open for it, and you're just going right in smoothly to this new love connection, and it is the right person that you're going to end up with this ring. Or some of you are already in these beautiful connections and you've decided this is the year you want to have a baby. And I'm seeing that right here. Pregnancy. You've both been through spiritual awakenings. You're both highly attracted to each other. And there'll be babies. And some of you are going to easily have babies because I see this other energy orbiting you. Or you're going to meet somebody this year, Cancer, because you're finally ready and open for that. That's what it feels like. And for others of you, the Emperor can also represent stability, owners of businesses, corporations, major jobs. So some of you are just going to usher right into these beautiful new career opportunities you really want. Because the Eight of Pentacles can also represent work, working hard at work. And you're going, that Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Cups can mean you're absolutely loving your job and you're so happy with this new job opportunity. And this other energy around you, because I'm hearing 3 different storylines, so I'm trying to get them all out, is you loving this new job, and this other energy orbiting you is the divine helping guide you on the way. Sorry, so sometimes I'll get so many storylines, it's hard. I'm trying really hard just to stick to the main one, but when I hear them, it's hard for me not to want to share them all with all of you. My goal is just to try to keep this shorter than them being like an hour to an hour and 40 minutes on here like they can get. So I'm trying to get them between 30 and 40 minutes if possible. So you're gonna just kind of keep smooth, it's smooth sailing is what I'm hearing through January. And I can't tell if this is you or another energy you're encountering. I feel like this is a different energy. This doesn't feel like you. Someone's going to propose something to you. Someone's going to propose like an idea, a thought, an opportunity. This could be someone asking you out on a date. This could be someone giving you an opportunity for a job. This could be someone saying, you want to take out this trip? Do you want to have a baby? Do you want to get pregnant? All those storylines we were talking about. But I feel like this is another person's energy, and it's right underneath the King of Cups. So I feel like this is somebody saying something to you as the King of Cups. And they're like, I've thought about it for a while. Here's the idea. What do you think? So they're going to communicate that to you. And the Two of Pentacles is that decision. It's more there. It's represented as like as a juggling energy, and it's more. I don't feel like you're juggling heavily. It's how can I do all of this is what it feels like, because I feel like you're going to be doing a lot, Cancer, and you're thinking long term, because the Camel's always about being on a journey. Because the Camel's in this card. So you're thinking about all of 2024, not just about this idea. You're thinking, okay, well, I like this person, but what would the implications be then for all of 2024, or like my whole life? Or what if we got married? What would that then mean? Or what are the implications for our jobs? One of us would have to move. Or what if I took this new job, but I really like the person I'm seeing right now? I might lose this potential connection with this person. Maybe I should talk to them first. Like, I see you thinking through, because this is Jupiter energy, which is abundance, and also is expansion. So I see you kind of like going through like every scenario in your head. Well, if we had a baby, what would that mean? What if the baby ended up being twins? What would that mean then? I don't see you being closed off to it. I see you just kind of like with that thing I don't know the word for, like trying to look into the future about what would this all mean as a whole, big picture wise, and trying to make a very just and balanced decision, because you have justice right next to it. And justice is also under the Three of Wands. So again, you're looking into the future. And justice is also in our South nodes. So justice is all about what's fair for everybody, what's equitable, what brings in reciprocity for everyone. And with the moon being here, it means you're not going to shy away from what you're afraid of. You're going to embrace whatever it is. You just want something that's fair and balanced and equal for everyone in this decision of whatever this person proposes to you. But you're looking to the future with this decision. Whatever this decision is that you're making, it's going to be different for all of you. Because it's either marriage, dating, or serious relationship, a new job opportunity, having a baby, getting engaged. Some of you are in relationships, but you might have to be moving, and what are the implications? So you might just have started dating someone, but you see like long-term potential with them, but now there's a job opportunity. And then those are implications if you're now at a distance with someone. Because the camel implies distance and travel. But you just see there's so much potential with this person. You're trying to weigh out all the pros and cons. But in the end, whatever decision you make, I see it as this is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is usually depicted by a man riding a horse. He's got like flowers around his head, being very victorious over it. But I'm seeing it as whatever this energy is that's been around you is still around you. So you make the right choice. Yeah, this is Jupiter energy. So it's abundant. Like I said, this is going to be a great year. 3 sevens is luck. So this is a very abundant energy. You make the right decision. So it doesn't matter what decision you make, it's the right one, Cancer. You make the right choice, and you're very successful with that. And look at that. 6, 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands. That adds up to 11, right? Oh no, is that 13? Never mind, that's 13. I was thinking 5. Never mind. But the 6 of Wands is you being very successful. You're going to have a really successful outcome, whatever you decide. It's like you're just being guided this whole way through. Because the moon, you're also listening to your intuition. You're not living in a fear-based place. You're living in your heart space, and you're listening to your intuition. Just like you're listening to your intuition here on the Justice card. And you're listening to your intuition here on the Two of Pentacles. So whatever the decision is you make, it's with intuition and your heart. And you're very victorious, and this energy is still with you. So It's like if it's an energy of a baby, it's with you. If it's a person, this person's with you. Even if you take a job that moves you away from this person energetically is still with you. They may start looking for a job to move with you, but you guys stay together. So it still works out in your favor. It's on your side. Luck's on your side throughout 2024, Cancer. It's definitely, I would say, a year of Cancer, that's for sure. I mean, 3 sevens, slot machines going off. You have abundance everywhere. And this, it's either spirit's guiding some of you and you're listening to it. Some of you, there's a baby coming in. Some of you, love is coming in. Some of you, you're already with your person and they are energetically supporting you this whole time through these situations. But you see very clearly where you're going, what you want, and what you need. January is just kickstarting it off with good things to come because you clearly have a vision and you're going toward it. So January is a beautiful month. I'm excited to see what February has for you. So I hope this is helpful. Good things are I'm hearing just beginning, Cancer. So I wish you a beautiful start to the new year. Thank you for watching this. I wish you a beautiful morning, evening, and afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Cancer.